Hello, and welcome to another hypnosis session. In this session, we are going to explore how you can improve your sexual life and have more joyful experiences and more intimate experiences through the use of your psyche and your mind. Now, it is often the misconception that the mind is not a sexual organ. In fact, it's the most powerful of the organs. It is the one that drives all bodily functions. It's the one that arouses. It's the one that makes you go higher in your sexual experience. It is for this reason we are going to explore how you can improve your sexual life through the use of hypnosis, in which we are going to open those parts of your mind that have been locking you in to a point where you are not enjoying your sexual life as powerfully, as effectively, as wonderfully as you could possibly. So in a moment, I'm going to guide you through a session. For this, I ask you to not operate any vehicle, do not operate heavy equipment, to be in a place where you will not be disturbed for a lengthy period of time. In this period, I ask you to turn off your phone, anything that might disturb you, and anything that might distract you from your concentration. It is for this very reason I ask you to dim those lights down, find a comfortable position, uncross your arms and legs, and allow the session to give you its utmost. Now, once you're ready, we can begin. Take a deep breath in and let it out very slowly. And I would like you to repeat this process on your own, taking a deep breath in and letting it all out slowly, slowly, slowly. That's right. And one more time. Deep breath in and hold and let it out slowly, slowly, slowly. As you do so, you may choose to close your eyes or let the process guide you, until which point you feel more and more comfortable with you closing your eyes and letting it go. And when you let go, you'll find your breath is actually your guide to finding inner peace. And once you have achieved that inner peace, your body relaxes. And for that, we will continue on breathing, taking in a deep breath and letting it out after a brief hold. That's right. And I would like you to repeat this process continuously as you go deeper and deeper and deeper. And for this process to be most effective, I would like to bring your attention to your forehead, where your third eye is supposed to be. That is the point at which your nose meets your forehead. That's right. That's the point. That's the point between your eyebrows. And if you concentrate, that is where you will find that energy gathers, because it is one of the central points in the human body where the focus can be gathered easily and effectively. For centuries, meditations and gurus have found that concentrating on this point allows you to raise your energy to a point where you can experience things more fully, more immersively, and more effectively. Now, if you are ready and if you have not yet done so, close your eyes. And as you do so, let a sense of relaxation go through your body, and follow that relaxation as it moves from your chest to your stomach, to your hips, to your legs, all the way down to your feet. And we will repeat this process one more time. We are going to gather all our concentration onto that point that's between eyebrows. That is called the third eye. And as you do so, imagine you are able to gaze through that point. That's right. And as you concentrate there, let your breathing continue. Slowly, easily, without strain. Keep your concentration on the third eye. As you do, notice how your muscles can relax on your forehead, on your scalp, on your cheekbones, around your eyes and mouth, and your nose. And when you do so, you will find that the rest of your body follows that relaxing feeling as it travels through your body, your neck, your shoulders, your back, your chest, all the way down your back and stomach, and down your hips and your legs. And much of the time, people hold tension around their calves. Make sure you bring your attention to those calf muscles and let them relax as well. And as they do, you will notice that relaxing sensation also spreads to your knees and through your ankles, all the way down to those tiny muscles that are on your feet. As it does so, you might notice that you had been carrying tension. And when you do release that tension, you are actually relaxing your body and opening your mind to a deeper sense of experience. And this deeper sense of experience is what opens the unconscious mind that you are in now to be fully, effectively utilized. And now, let that deep sense of relaxation continue to go around your body. Feel all those parts that may hold tension. Maybe it was your fingers, it was your feet, or whether it was your hip or your lower back. Sometimes even shoulders and neck hold tension. Make sure you relax those muscles one at a time, and let that relaxing sensation spread. Spreading that relaxation will also help you to find all those things that you had been holding back from your relaxing moments. That's right. Now bring your attention to your third eye one more time. This time I would like you to keep your attention there as you take a deep breath in and hold, and let that deep sense of concentration keep you focused on your third eye, and let it go now, slowly. That's right. Letting your breath go is like letting those things that held you back go as well. And when you do so, You can imagine the doorways of your mind opening to your unconscious state. In there lies all the secrets, all the things that give you pleasure, all the things that you have learned through your experiences since you were very, very little. You can imagine the first taste of ice cream, or you might remember your favorite dessert or your favorite fruit. And if you do so, you will remember that your unconscious mind is the one that holds all those memories. And when you do travel to that deeper parts of your psyche is where you would find them hidden and ready for you to relearn, re-experience everything one at a time. And through that memory, you are able to learn and experience things more fully. It is through those references you build taste, you build liking for certain things. And it is for that very reason we find certain things to be more appealing, while others may prefer other things. It may be your favorite ice cream. That ice cream flavor may change from time to time, but for some, those flavors are not their favorite. And it is for this reason, it is our experiences that define us. And we shall find those crevices in which we have found and stored all those pleasures. And so it goes with our experiences sexually. Sexual experiences are gifts that the universe has bestowed upon humankind and the animal kingdom alike. And when we experience those pleasures, we are more fully alive because we are engaged in the proactive, procreative processes that life has instilled in nature. And as we do so, we find those experiences giving us liveliness, joy, and youth. And for this reason, it is recommended that you enjoy life fully. And if you have not done so, you have been denying yourself all the best things that you could possibly have. Now, when was the last time you have had a sexual experience that was so fulfilling, so satisfying, that you felt your life actually being the most wonderful thing that anyone could possibly experience? That's right. If you go back to those experiences, you will find that it was your choices, your desires, your likings for certain things that made you aroused. And those things are the ones that you have defined for your own self to be the things that give you pleasure. Now, imagine opening those doors that give you that pleasure, to be able to bring those out whenever you wish to experience things more fully. It may be your girlfriend, your husband, your wife, or someone you are very intimate with, that you have had a strong liking, strong attraction, but over a period of time, that attraction may have faded or diminished because you no longer were fulfilled by those things that you found to be wonderful at first. So now, what I would like you to do is travel to the very first time that you have experienced that wonderful, joyful experience that you had with your intimate one. And if you have not had an experience in a long time, As such, you could go back to the times you had one. Find it. Find it and let that experience come alive. Feel what you felt. Feel the excitement and joy coursing to your veins, to your body. Remember the words, the sound, and all those things. And let that play in your mind. What was that one thing that you found to be so beautiful, so fulfilling? And when you do so, hold that and bring all that energy to your third eye and condense it into a small bowl the size of a marble. That's right. And give it a color. Whatever color that is, make it stronger, more powerful, and let it radiate. Let it give off light. Let it be fulfilling and joyful. And let it spin. Spin in a direction that gives you pleasure. And that, my friend, is where the whole core of your unconscious mind can gather everything to a single point, like the black hole of the universe, where everything can be contained and restored at the point at which you can bring all your attention and awareness into one point. Let that spin, spin, and spin faster and faster. Now, I would like you to remember this feeling. Let your unconscious mind store it. Let it be strong, strong. Let it go stronger and stronger, more powerful, more radiant. As it does so, concentrate. And as you see this, that movement, hold it and remember it. Now, I would like you to think about those places that you like, those places that give you comfort. That's right. Those places where you found joy and happiness that you will love spending time in. And it may be a place that you have imagined, that you have visited. Could be a place from your childhood. Could be a place where you first made love. Whatever that place may be, imagine it in your mind. See the place, see the joy, see the imagination. Imagine it, feel it, hear the things that you heard, feel the sensations on your skin, see the things that you saw, emotions that you have felt. I would like you to gather that again and again. See it, relive it, bring all that attention to your third eye again. Make it a stronger ball and let it join that life force, that sexual energy that you had, and just give it another color. Let it grow stronger and stronger and stronger, and this time let it spin faster. That's right. That's right. Now, I would like you to remember that person that you had felt so much attraction to, maybe that's your loved one, that might be your intimate person that you are sexually involved in. It could be your wife, your girlfriend, your husband, your boyfriend, whatever that is, who that is. Look at that person and let your third eye project kind of a being that's so powerful that it encapsulates them, takes them into your own bubble. And imagine kissing that person. Imagine being naked with that person. And imagine being oneness, penetration, and all the things that you may desire to do so with that person. Let that be. Imagine it, feel it. Let that experience be fulfilling. And as you do so, bring your attention again to your third eye, because that's where the power is. Imagine it, spin it, spin it, spin it, that's right. And when you do so, you'll feel that power is so powerful. Anytime that you would like to have a stronger urge to have a sexual experience that's more fulfilling, more powerful, you could always bring your attention to your third eye. Next time when you're about to have sexual experiences and you're unsure of yourself, close your eyes, take a moment, breathe deep in and hold and release. And you do this 3 times. And when you have done so and you brought your attention to your third eye, you imagine the colors, you imagine the radiance and letting it spin and spin. And that, my friend, is the doorway to your sexual appetite, better sexual experiences. Because when you are doing so, you are linking all your past wonderful experiences to the present. And when you have done so, you are actually increasing and multiplying the best sexual experience you have had to go better and better and better. As it grows bigger and bigger and more powerful, you're actually letting that energy in your third eye to be more and more pronounced, more and more powerful. It is for this reason I would like you to repeat this process several times a week until it becomes an innate process where you are able to recall this power that is hidden in you at will. It means listening to this tape over and over again for a period of 6 weeks or more. In this period, you will find that you are able to concentrate better, feel the energies more pronouncedly, and you are able to gather your sexual power more and more strongly. If you have had dysfunction, if you had a lack of desire to be with someone, or you have felt your sexual energy diminishing, it is in your past where you have felt stronger energies. What you are actually doing is bringing those energies forth into your present. And your mind does not remember the past or the future. It just lives in the present. What you have done is go way in your past, grab all those wonderful experiences and brought it to the future, which is now and forever after. It is for this reason it has been said, seek and you shall find, ask and it shall be given. And it is for this reason you ask your unconscious mind to allow you to have more and more powerful experiences, to have more and more orgasms, to have a more wonderful sexual experience, because sex life, like everything else, can get better. And it is your potential, and you have learned that you can do something better through practice. That is for this reason you have to practice to train your mind. Your unconscious mind holds all the keys. It has recorded every experience, every word, every sight that you ever saw. And in those experiences, you are able to find everything that you ever needed to become better and to love better, to experience life more fully, to have a more wonderful sexual life. And now, I would like you to concentrate, because we are going to go deeper and deeper as we travel through space and time, where your unconscious mind can wander off as if it's in a dream. But you will hear everything that I say, and your unconscious mind will respond more and more responsively, more and more effectively, finding those things that give you pleasure. Now, imagine yourself in a beautiful place. It's one of the most beautiful places you have ever seen. And you are in this space with your favorite clothes. You look youthful, you look joyful. Imagine seeing yourself there. That's right. Feel the air, feel the space, feel the beautiful colors all around you. That's right. Now, imagine seeing the most attractive person you ever saw in your life. That's right. It could be your favorite movie star. It could be anyone that you thought could be the most attractive, most beautiful creature that you could possibly see. And see that person looking at you, smiling, and finding you attractive. You could watch them. They look deep into your eyes, and you see their eyes, and your eyes engage. And as they do so, you feel the sparks of joy, attraction, the building of this chemistry that just envelopes both of you. And they are some distance away, and you take a step forward and just stand there. That person cannot wait any longer. They are drawn to you. They desire you. They come closer and closer, and they say, "Hi." That's right. And you know that the words don't need to be said any further. Imagine that person holding you and kissing you. That's right. And you just let yourself go into that moment, that pleasure. Feel their body close to you. Feel their embrace. Feel their touch. Feel their lips upon your lips. That's right. That's right. Have them feel that emotion is a wonderful experience. I want you to bring your attention to your third eye. Now, as they kiss you, you look deep into their eyes afterwards. That sexual attraction, sexual energy keeps spinning faster and faster in your third eye, and you illuminate all around you. That you take that person into a bubble, and they are just drawn to you, and you lead them to a favorite spot where you and that person will undress. Feel the touch of your skin, and you feel their touch upon your skin. And you do all those things that you have ever imagined, making sure that you enjoy it immensely, fulfilling, because there is no pressure, there is no rush, there is just you and that person enjoying that experience to the fullest, and it can last as long as you would want it to last. And you can do it over and over and over again, because in your imagination, that attraction can only grow. That experience can only become more pronounced, because as you concentrate on your third eye, that ball will spin faster and faster as you go through those things that you would wish to do with that person. Exactly. Feel that touch, feel that position, feel what you would feel, and touch that person deeper, in a more pronounced way. And that person can never forget that experience, because it's sharing. It is a wonderful, joy-giving experience. And as you become more and more alive with that experience, so they shall as well. You're actually giving them a gift as you are receiving. That's the reciprocity of life. Because as one gives, one also receives. As one breathes in, one also exhales. And when they do so, it is that they become one with the universe, one with nature, one with the inner urges of their being. Because when you were little, you were given these gifts where you discovered sexuality, you discovered pleasure, and that gave you a desire to seek the other person with whom you would find and complete and share your sexual experiences. That is called sharing joy. And as you do try to find that person, that journey may take time, but only when you do let go and relax do you find those things that you are seeking come to you naturally, easily, without work, without hustle, without tension. Because you see, when the rain falls upon the leaves in the trees, then you find that that rain does not differentiate. It falls on all leaves and all grounds. Some receive it joyfully, easily, and others may just hold some and release the abundance where the rivers are formed that leads to seas and oceans. And it is your way of flowing with the source, with the life that gives you pleasure. And if you do not withhold and let go, you will also find that sexual energy just comes to you. And as you share that energy and release, more of it is fulfilled, because what goes around also comes around in a sexual sense. Giving is also receiving. That's why when you kiss, the other person is also kissing you. That makes it a joyful experience, a mutual experience. And it's for this reason you can always go within and tap the resources in your unconscious mind to allow you to do so. And now we are going to go even deeper, where you can find choices that will allow you to find more venues, more resources to enjoy yourself even more. You see, to this day, you have tasted different experiences. You have experienced them to define what you like and what you do not like. But there are also other experiences, sexually and otherwise, that hold gems, that hold joy, that hold pleasures far beyond what you may have imagined. And it is your duty, your obligation, to expand and grow as a human being and be open to those experiences, to find those things that give you pleasure. This is very simple. It's a very simple process. It's called having an open mind. And if at any time you feel that you are stuck, that you are not going forward, it is the time to go within and allow those doors that hold you back to be open to new experiences. That is why sometimes you'll find in the most unusual places, in unusual people, that you have found new ways to express and grow within your own realm of experiences, and your life becomes richer, more pronouncedly effective, and all you have to do is allow those experiences to be part of your life. Now, as your unconscious mind works to put these processes in your habits, allow yourself to go deeper by imagining a river that runs to the sea, and the sea welcoming the water that is feeding it. Yet the oceans and the seas do not overflow. They can take and they can also give. In itself, there is deeper and deeper layers far beyond what humans have ever explored. Life sources and things that are hidden and that are there even though we do not know. That is the realm of your unconsciousness. And as you travel deeper to deeper into that ocean floor, whether it's 1,000 feet, 2,000 feet, or 3,000 feet, there is life in every sense, and there is senses and pleasures to be discovered in your subconscious mind. And that unconsciousness is a state that you can easily access by listening to this tape, to this recording over and over again. And as you do so, you will find new words, new meanings, new experiences. And as you hear my voice, it will help you to relax, because in my voice is some things that you recognize to be true. And truth is what defines our experience of knowing what to do, what to say in a position of power, in a position where you are able to define what you would like to experience next. If it's an experience more sexually fulfilling, more orgasmic, more pronounced, then it is here that you will find in your unconscious state. And you are able to bring that together with you to your daily life. And your conscious mind will recognize these things that you have been training your unconscious mind to recall at will, so that you can be more resourceful, more effective in everything that you do. And if at any time you feel that you need further assistance and more specific help, you can always call me and set up an appointment at which time we can discuss and see how I may be able to help you so that you may help yourself in becoming more alive, more fulfilled, more joyful. Because it is through learning and asking and experiencing and training of our minds that we find that we can do so much more. It's like the child who learns to walk, first stumbles, falls, but learns to get up, and through trial and error, through experience, learns that life takes experience of practice, practice which makes perfect. When at one point you were thinking about how you could possibly walk as a child, now you don't even have to think about it because it comes naturally. Or if at any time you felt that something was difficult, through experience of practice, you have actually mastered it. And if there is something that you haven't mastered, there is always the potential to find ways in which you can improve. And that's why year after year, athletes can improve if they concentrate in their mental game. Because physically, you could be as fit as anyone else, or it could be on top of your game. But if you are not mentally ready, then you shall fail. And if your failure is a result of your mental unpreparedness, then you only have yourself to blame, because mental processes require training and learning. And if you give yourself as much time to train yourself mentally as physically, then you can also win in everything that you do. You can become a more successful, more fulfilled, more thoughtful, and more joyful person. And all you have to do is find the natural resources that are given to you at your birth, because you are given a gift of unconscious mind. Your unconscious mind contains processes that control everything within your body, from your blood flow to your body temperature, to your heartbeat, to your digestive system. And all these processes are done without your thinking. Your conscious mind does not think about these things, but they happen naturally. In fact, you would not have control over the rate of flow of your blood, nor would you have control over your digestive system until you are able to delve deep into your unconscious mind to control them. Most people don't have control, and control comes through practice. As much as you can control your breathing, you can also control your sexual appetite, your sexual desires, your sexual enhancement. And that can only be done through practice. So I invite you to listen to these tapes, to these recordings repeatedly, so that you can get the most out of your daily life. And these are free. I offer them so that you can benefit, so that you can find ways to help others. Because as I give, you shall receive, and you shall also give, so that you may also receive. That is the chain of human contact. That's the way nature works. Because in nature, nothing is denied. Everything is shared and given. And there's a connection between the air that you breathe and the trees that breathe air. They turn the carbon dioxide into oxygen, and your oxygen is turned into carbon dioxide as you breathe in. And there's a giving and taking, and that happens with everything in life. As you do so with your daily activities, remember that you can always access the recesses of your mind to guide you in the most difficult points. In things that you thought were difficult can become easy. Only thing you have to do is take the time to imagine it. Imagine how you would feel under certain circumstances and have the triggers that allow you to go into those experiences that give you strength, that give you power, that give you the resilience to pass through the most difficult times. And this is simple. It is like sitting and waiting, laying down just before you sleep and letting your mind wander, because your mind knows where to look and what to recall, because all you have to do is ask your unconscious mind what you need to do to become better at something. And if that process requires you to find your sexual peak, your sexual joy, your sexual fulfillment, then ask and you shall receive. If you ask your unconscious mind to bring all those resources together for you to become better in that endeavor, to become more sexually fulfilled and joyful, and to enjoy and learn, then you can easily do so by simply asking, because your mind will work to find the resources that are necessary for you to enjoy life more fully. And if you find that your work or your daily life has tired you where you cannot think other things, then you are under pressure, that you're under stress. And stress, my friend, is the number one killer of humanity. It causes early deaths, it causes sickness, it causes malfunction, it causes unhappiness. It is for this reason I recommend that you take the time to relax your body, to relax those tensions. Imagine how good you feel now just because you just let go. And as you let go, you notice your breathing, you notice how your muscles had tension, and how you let those tensions go and become more powerful in recalling all those resources that you had at your disposal. And the only thing that we had to do was to remind you that you can access those resources. And as we do so, I'm going to ask you to imagine yourself going through a road that leads you to a deeper sense of unconsciousness. And as you see yourself traveling, as you're taking your steps, imagine this beautiful space. With each step, you're going deeper and deeper and deeper and more pronouncedly into your unconscious state. That's right. Imagine your steps. Imagine taking them one after the other. You don't know how you learned to walk, but you did. You don't know how you came to learn to breathe, but it happened naturally. So imagine now that you're walking, and with each step, you're going deeper into your unconscious state. With each breath, with each step, with each word that you hear. And as you hear my voice, you can go twice as deep each time you are in a session, hearing my voice, hearing my words, because my words can be soothing, calming, someone who helps you through your journey, guides your imagination through the mazes of your unconsciousness. With each step, you can go deeper and deeper. With each breath, you can be more and more unconscious, more and more relaxed. And as you relax, you can be in a deep state of relaxation, deep state of unconsciousness. That's right. Enjoy this experience, because you are training your mind, your unconscious mind, to access these resources more fully. And this is the reason you can allow yourself to let go, to let your unconscious mind guide you. As it guides you deeper and deeper with each step, with each breath. Know that you're absorbing these words, these sessions, all the things that I've said, marking a place in your unconscious mind so that you may recall things even when you are doing mundane things like driving or sitting down or laying down or talking to someone. It comes to you naturally to expand your unconscious mind by listening to these tapes, by listening to my voice, by having the desire to become a better human being, a better person. And all you have to do is concentrate to become more and more unconscious. Because as I guide you through this process, you are learning by your own self what it means to be in your own world of unconsciousness. Just like when you were walking the very first time, it was your unconscious mind guiding you, recording everything that was right so that you could take steps easily. Maybe you learn that life can be so much more if you let just things go, the stress, the tension, all the things that hold you back. And you could do so anytime. When you come home, you could do this when you are awake and need a moment to relax. You can do this just before you go to sleep, listening to these tapes and letting your mind sort all those new things, new skills, new practices, recognizing the sense of my voice to help you guide your unconsciousness. That is a true gift. And it's for this reason you can be so much more with each step you take, with each breath you take. Your unconscious mind will recognize how it is so easy to hear my voice and be in an unconscious state so rapidly and so easily. All you have to do is listen. And as you do so, you are more than halfway there. You are twice as fast and 3 times as open to receiving the information that your unconscious mind needs, the directions, so that it can find resources within itself to help you to improve yourself. When you least expect it, to find those nice little surprises that help you to enrich your life sexually and otherwise. Maybe it's you who would taste the food better. Maybe it would be you who will see things in more fulfilling weather. Yes, that's right. Maybe you'll begin to notice things that you had not noticed that will give you pleasure. Maybe it's you who would begin to recognize those people that will give you newer sexual experiences that will expand your mind, your experiences, that will help you to get more out of life. That is a gift, my friend. It's a gift that I would love to share with you so that you may share with others by helping you to guide you into the things that you know to be true, because your unconscious mind automatically recognizes those points, those things that sound so true, so easy to know that you can have it by just simply imagining it, wanting it, seeking it. And that is our session tonight, today. And whether you're in the morning, the afternoon, or at night, the time remains constant. Time remains non-existent, because in your unconscious mind, there is no past or future, only the present. Everything exists in its own space, and your unconscious mind records it, knows it, and you can be so much more fulfilled sexually in life. Now, I'm going to ask you to follow me as we bring this experience, this session to a close. I would like you to imagine yourself walking on that road again, and this time I would like you to imagine you're walking towards a bright light. As you get closer, your joy just grows, your desires to live life more fully grows, your sexual experience is becoming more pronounced and happy. You just keep walking one step at a time. As I count from 1 to 10, and only when we get to 10, I would like you to be fully aware of your surrounding. But right now, I would like you to keep walking one after the other to that joyful experience as I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's right. You keep coming up. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Open your eyes. Enjoy this moment. Enjoy this. It's so good, so good, so good. It's so fulfilling to be so joyfully alive. And take a moment to enjoy this experience, because this experience is one of the best gifts you can give yourself. And if you feel that you would like to take a little bit longer and close your eyes and enjoy this wonderful relaxed state, please do so. I'll see you in our next session. Thank you for listening.